beautiful genital warts. No, I can't say that. Hello my beautiful pubes. Hello my beautiful shorts. Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa, or Missa. Welcome, a 32-year-old beauty lover from Scotland, and today we are sponsored by Monster. We're not, but it's fun to say. As you can see by the title, today we're going to do a bunch of first and second impressions on my face right here, but the eyes will already be out. I tested the Melt new Dark Matter palette, so they were already done, but the rest of the face we're going to be testing. We're testing stuff like, let me grab it, hold on, like the Laura Mercier foundation that I've only tested once, and I'm going to come back and show you how it holds up after a good few hours. My new 17 illuminating primer, 17 lipstick, ELF MUA. It's very much all drugstore except the foundation, and I'm just going to be trying it, like I said, for the first time or the second time, and giving you my thoughts. And also I'll be wearing it for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours and showing you kind of how it's held up. Obviously wearing it all right now. I love this lip, you can't even see it almost. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So if you want to join me and just fanny about with some good old makeup on this makeup channel, then do stick around, because that's the only way you can do it. So I think we should do a bunch of first and second impressions. Like I said, did I say that in the intro? I've not filmed the intro yet. Okay, we have a couple of primers I've not tried, but I'm desperate to try. My 17 Base Glow Illuminating Primer, I think. I haven't tried this because I'm looking back at my videos that I've done to try and see like what I need to first impression, what I need to second impression. And I think on the day like that I had this to try, I tried my Beauty Bay glowy filter one, so I'd quite like to try this one today because I've heard really good things about it. Is this in a particular shade? I don't think so. Enhanced with maca root extract, this glowing primer instantly brings a natural luminosity to the skin and helps minimise the appearance of pores and fine lines. Light pearls give a glowing, well moisturised finish. I will put it on my forehead only because I'm going to have my fringe down today. So yeah, Emily works a lot with 17 and she has harped on about this. Emily's cruelty-free Cruella. If you're wondering, she doesn't do YouTube, but she does TikTok. And she's very fancy. And I think this is one that she really rates. So I am excited to see what I think, because I feel like every time she tells me to try something, I always end up very much liking it, or on the end of the spectrum hating it, like the Kat Von D contour. But apparently I was using that wrong, which is very, very likely, to be honest. It is me. I am not a professional. I just fanny about. That looks stunning. There is nothing wrong with that. It feels nice. Doesn't feel like as moisturizing as my like Charlotte Tilbury, and I wouldn't say it feels as moisturizing as my collection one, but it feels very nice. It's not pilling up. That's a bit of fallout. Ignore that. It feels nice, and that is definitely a gorgeous glow. And I feel like the color is definitely like, oh, I could wear that without foundation on that particular given day. For foundation, we are going to try again my ELF. No, we're not. We are going to try again my Laura Mercier because I want to give this another go. I very much like this on my first try of it. I'm going to do, that was 4 pumps, and I'm going to see if that's going to do my whole face, because in my review I feel like I used an awful lot of pumps of this foundation, and I'm going to use my BK101, which is my favourite brush for foundation, because quite a few people said to me, they were like, oh Melissa, that's what, like a £39 foundation and you've used like 12 pumps of it. And I was like, I actually think I used more than that. And they were like, okay, so can you see why that's an issue? Like, it's so expensive and you're using so much. I think I maybe just went a bit titties with the amount of foundation I use. Usually I don't put that much on. Anyway, let's try this again. That was the review. Was that maybe the last video on my channel where I went out for a drive with the boy who I'm seeing tonight? Just for a wee McDonald's trip. He's been working all day. He works in Edinburgh right now. He lives very close by to me, but he's working in Edinburgh. He's like a commercial plumber, so his contract's in Edinburgh, so he's gonna get back by about 6 or 7ish tonight. It's currently 13:45, so I'm just trying to get ready for that. So I need to look nice for this, so wish me luck. See, that 4 pumps has completely covered my entire face, so I think I did just go like very wrong with my first review of it. And also The colour is still shockingly bad, so I'm going to put 2 pumps down my neck. But I remember like looking at it throughout the day and thinking how stunning my skin looked. And I will show you this makeup later on tonight because I'm not going to be a dirty stop out, and I will be back, promise. We're just going for McDonald's because we've not hung out since Saturday and it's Tuesday, and then we're not going to see each other until Friday, so let's just still eat midweek McDonald's. Nothing to get excited about. Yeah, that is gorgeous. I remember thinking it looked better as I wore it, so whilst I do think that looks very, very pretty, I think it might only just get nicer as we go. So again, would like to rectify my mistake that I used way too much in my first review, and 4 pumps more than covered my face. So maybe even just a wee 3 pumpage next time. That is what she said. Don't have a new concealer, so what haven't we used? We could try... Let's try my Maybelline Super Stay Active Wear 30 Hour Concealer again. This is in the shade 05 because I'd quite like to lighten this foundation a little bit, and this is quite pale. I don't really remember what I think of this concealer. I think it was okay, but I don't think it blew my socks off. This is why I need to remember to do like second impressions and stuff, because quite often a new product will just go into my drawer and then not be used for a very, very long time. I'm going to use my dry ass sponge because I cannot be fudged going to wet it. So much cat hair and it's only going to get worse. Can someone recommend me a de-shedding brush for cats? My cats don't mind getting brushed. They'll very happily sit on my knee and let me brush them, but I need a good de-shedding brush for the cats because they are shedding so much already as the weather's getting warmer. It's definitely nice being in the house and not having ice on the inside of my windows, but the cat hair is just insane. Good thing is I mostly wear black and they are both black, so that's not the issue, but my lord, it gets stuck to me continuously. This concealer's like almost setting in place and being slightly hard to blend out. Why is my battery threatening to die? Just ignore it. I'm gonna. That looks quite nice actually. I've got very big bags under my eyes. Just in a bad sleep pattern. A little bit. Yeah, definitely in a bit of a bad sleep pattern. We've been doing quite a lot of like watch parties, like me and my pals, on like Disney and Prime and stuff. So I'm quite often up late watching movies and TV shows, but it's really fun like watching shows with your pals that live literally 9,000 miles away, but you're watching it at the same time and like chatting about it, so don't mind. Okay, do I feel like I need to add more concealer? Gonna be honest, no. I feel like everything looks pretty nice. I don't need to be cake face. If I was maybe going to like someone's wedding and wanted to like really look my best, I'd probably put a little bit of my Huda concealer on just in, see like the end of my eye bags. I should move that light, should I? Where should that light be? I don't know. But I feel like just for like today's grungy smoky eye look that I'm going for, I don't feel like I need to add more concealer. So actually that has surprised me because I wasn't quite sure what I thought about it, but I think it's quite nice. Then in terms of like cream bronze, right, I got these from Pixie the other day. Pixie On The Glow Bronze Tinted Moisture Stick, and obviously this one looks more like a bronzer than this one. This one's in Watermelon, I'm sure. Where does it say? Warm Glow Soft. Don't know where I got Watermelon from. And you do this, right? And then you, like, if I put it on my hand, it's like a very glowy. I don't know if that's gonna work for what I want because I do my makeup slightly differently the past few weeks and I've really been liking how it looks. So actually let me grab, because I know I've only used it once, my MUA Bronzed Cream Bronzer, and I picked the shade Toffee, which I think we all collectively agreed was the wrong shade for me, but it's the one that I have. So I'm going to try this again, just kind of in the way I do my makeup these past few days, which is not really putting bronzer all over my face. I just kind of take it now where I do my faux freckles, so maybe I should have done my faux freckles first, but it'll be okay. I like that very like sun-kissed center of the face look. I remember I was watching someone's TikTok and they put like they had a filter on it and I thought, oh, that filter looks really lovely. So I went and tried it on myself, and it just added like a lot of darkness to the center of my face, and I just thought, I don't know, it looked very summery and very pretty, you know, just like where the sun hits you directly on your face. And I'm like not even I'm trying to like not get it in my eye bags, so it's just kind of where my faux freckles go. And I will put on a quick cream blush in a second before I go put my faux freckles on. But I'm not gonna take this bronzer like, oh, it's a hair, anywhere else. I'm just gonna put it there. I do credit my friend Anna for telling me about, or literally just saying, oh, I just don't put bronzer on. And I'm like, what? It still blows my little mind that she's like, yeah, just don't put bronzer on. And then she can wear like bright pink blush and it looks glorious. And then I have this putty blush Pate in the shade Bahamas. Anne-Marie sent me this ages back in February as part of my birthday present. She sent me so many like lovely elf bits to try. I think she was like saying to me, I'll do a whole elf video, which I totally can do if you want. But this is the colour of the blush, and because I've got a black smoky eye, I'm going to be inclined to do more of a peachy blush anyway. So I'm just going to put a wee tadger of this on, just a wee tiny little willy. I'm trying to think of what a word is for a tiny wee willy. A wee chode of this on. I'm not trying to make it too much of a feature, and almost just like where I put the bronzer. I'm not going to blend this into the back of my face or anything. I think what also helps is I always wear my hair down because I've got my extensions, and I always have like my fringe down and stuff, so it's like the perimeter of my face isn't even really seen that much, so it's like I don't even need to put makeup there. Anyway, I'm going to go throw my faux freckles on because it's the same ones. I'm going to use my wee Shein freckle pen thing, and then we will continue. But I'll do a wee quick zoom in of my skin just before my battery decides to. I'll zoom in quite far and then I'll come in closer because then I don't think it will turn me too orange. But yeah, that's what the skin looks like. That illuminating primer, I feel like I'm seeing it. I feel like my skin looks very glowy. There's a cat hair on there. Very glowy and glossy and dewy. Get the France off my face, you little bitch. Can't get it. Yeah, I feel like my skin looks very glowy and lovely, but pretty full coverage. I don't know, kind of like summer surfer girl. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go change my battery, put my faux freckles on, and then we will continue. I also powdered as well as did my faux freckles because I didn't really have any powder that I wanted to chat about. And for bronzer, we've got the cutest little body you've ever seen in your life, the CIATE bamboo bronzer, powder bronzer. I think this must have come in like a glossy box or something. Usually I give this kind of thing away, but I thought when I opened it, it was very, very cute. I can't get it out of the packaging now. And I thought the colour looked really lovely, so I thought I'll just keep it, Melissa, because maybe you'll really enjoy it. This is in the shade Palm Island. This is the doo-doo. Little blush is so cute. And look at the colour. I just think that's so pretty. So I'm going to use this as my bronzer today. And I'm going to do it very much. What brush will I use? I'm going to do it very much like how I did my liquid. I'm going to try this Jessup brush for it. How I did my liquid, so basically just through the centre of my face where I put my faux freckles, because again, it's just how I've been doing it, and I like it. Oh, I have been so much I know I've not been filming as much recently, like I said, just because of my new job and also maybe a budding romance, who knows. Okay, you never know these things. I met this guy on Tinder back in like last year. We went on a date in December, and then we've chatted ever since, but we never went on a second date until recently. And if it turns into something, then I will fill you more in, but until then, that's why I've not been filming. But I do feel so much happier these days because like I love my new job. It is so hard. Like I have no idea what I'm doing still, and I had my first day on my own the other day and it was horrible because I had no idea what I was doing, but at the same time it was great because like I don't work in hospitality anymore. The hours are incredible. 9 to 5 is literally everything I imagined it would be and better. When I want to go and get lunch, I can leave. I can just get in my car and leave and go and get lunch. Like I was never able to have a break at the hotel. Most hotels, to be honest, they're terrible at letting you have breaks because they're so understaffed. That bronzer is very pretty. Like I've just been clarting it on and it's not too much, it's not too little, it's just perfect. I'm only kind of taking it to my outer eye area and right over my schnozzle pops and trying to like blend it in between my eyes. So it's lovely. No complaints about that whatsoever. I thought I would like it just from looking at the shade. It's just very, very pretty. yeah, I just honestly love my new job, and I love the people that I work with. They're just so lovely. Like, there's a girl, she's younger than me. I'm obviously not going to mention any names. She's younger than me, but she is, like, we're just very similar people. We've got the same kind of humour, same kind of, like, I don't know, life experience. Like, we get on great. And then our boss, he's chill, but he knows what he's doing, and he helps. It's just, I'm honestly having like the best time at this job, I have to say. I've got this gorgeous Heather Austin Times Unearthly highlighter duo. I don't know if this is good. See that? Holy crap, that's like duochrome. Can you see that highlighter is like green? Right? Like green to pink. It's more like a topper, I think. That is not going on my cheeks. I don't know what France that is actually supposed to be for. But I've got the highlighter. Oh, it's very pink. I might save this for when I do a video on the palette, because I have the eyeshadow palette and like the lip gloss and stuff. So I'll save that for that video, and then we can like just have like a wacky makeup day, because obviously today I want to look slightly more normal. I'm gonna go though to my eyeshadow palette that I am doing my eye tutorial on, and I'm gonna take it and do my powder freckles with it, because I love powder freckles with my like liquid freckles underneath. I feel like it just makes everything look better. And also my workmate didn't know freckles were fake, so she like watched one of my videos and then I was like, your freckles aren't even real. Well, she said it to my boss, and he told me, and I was like, ha! And I was looking at her yesterday, and she has the most beautiful freckles like all over her face, considering she is like a freckle owner, and I fooled her. I don't think a day goes by when I don't do full freckles anymore. I'm not going to contour. I will contour under my lip. So I just completely lied to you. Right to your faces. Sorry. Just with my beloved Kevin Kwan. See that big dent in it? Come at me, bro. It's literally so good. I just do it there, and then in my, what's that called, your philtrum or something, I don't know. Let's give the lips a bit. Oh, and my workmate thought I had lip filler. Ha! Now I'm going on my nose, not intentionally, not meaning to, it's just happening. So I'm not going to use that highlighter. What highlighters have I maybe added to my collection? Could try, I mean this could ruin everything, my Tower 28, like creamy one over my very set base. This is gonna be horrendous. I don't think it's moving anything. I'm tapping, I am not swiping. That's okay. I remember, I've only tried this once, I remember thinking how natural it looked. It just looked like my skin was glowing from within. And on second inspection, I agree with myself. That is very much a glow from within. I think this brand's like quite pricey. I think you get it like Cult Beauty, probably like Space NK, Sephora, stuff like that, you know, the posh sites. That, oh, I can't believe it. It's like literally not messing up my base at all. Will it? We'll see when I come back to you in a few hours and see if it moves anything. But that's okay. I'm still trying to kind of go more natural with my base. So like, there we go. And then I'm going to take this, what's it, Shein blush. I've only used it a couple of times on my channel, and it's just going to be like the right colour for today's look. This is in the shade Cordially Yours, but spelt Coral Dially. See the powder version of this? It is literally my favourite little pressed powder compact. I take it with me everywhere. I've taken my Rimmel Stay Matte or whatever it is powder out of my handbag and replaced it with my Shein one, because in fact I'll use it today. It lights up my under eyes like no other powder and sets my face without being heavy, and it's just stunning. I honestly love it so much. Shein makeup, I think it's SHEGLAM, isn't it? But like the quality, I think, has just gone up and up. Hold on, let me go and grab that powder. Yeah, this one here. So it's the Love Dive, and it's the Matte For You. And I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's like all different colours. Well, like, show you. It's like the Guerlain like loose powder one. It's got all the different colours together. And I just have like an eyeshadow brush in my bag, kind of like this. and I just pop this underneath my eyes throughout the day because I get like creases throughout the day. I like just where I need to powder, and I have to say this powder feels like a high-end powder. I feel like I'm very particular with my powders that I put on my face because they just make or break your entire makeup look, and this one always does me good. Like, it never ruins my life in any way whatsoever. So I would genuinely highly recommend this powder, and I think it's like a $5, maybe less than that. And whilst you're on Shein, just grab heaps of their lashes because Shein lashes are where it's at. I very much struggle to buy my EYELINER 117s now because the quality of Shein lashes are so good and the price is even better. I feel like I've just been chatting non-stop. Like how glowy my skin looks, like all over even. And then obviously I put that highlighter on. I think my skin looks beautiful. I'm gonna use my Be Perfect 1 Dew 3. Honestly, I like it. I do really like it. I've used it a few times. It's not like a first or second impression. I'd quite like to finish this because I hate the shape of the bottle. I could decant it, but I don't have like another empty-ish bottle, so I'm just gonna try and avoid my fringe. I physically drown myself in setting spray. That actually does have a really nice mister on it. It is not aggressive. Do you know what I find? I see when I put setting spray on, my freckles really, like, they pop out so much more. You know what? I've got no bronzer on my forehead at all, no contour, nothing like on the actual perimeters of my face, and I don't think it looks in any way weird at all. Like, I don't know if you'll agree, but I don't think it looks bizarre in the slightest. I think the only new things I have to try with you today is lip, and I've got my lovely like new 17 lip I want to try. So I'm gonna go finish off my eyes in my melt video, and I'll do my brows, and then we'll come back and we'll try that lip together. But like, I should zoom in and show you, shouldn't I? About how my skin is looking. That's like 2.5 zoom. Hopefully show you before it goes too orange. It's going orange. The lighting, not necessarily my face. I don't think that looks bad on my forehead at all, considering like how wrinkly my forehead is, like deep set lines, and I've got a glowy primer on there. I don't think that looks bad. I really like the colour of that blush. I might take it slightly more forward, but apart from that, like, I'm very happy with how my base looks today. I think it looks very, very nice. I would happily, and I'm happily gonna go out like this. It's just my powder brush. Just melt everything together. Okay, I'll go and do that and then we'll come back, but I'm very, very happy with how my base is looking and all of these products and how they've worked, and I'm gonna shut up. I've got mascara up there and I'm waiting for it to dry before I remove it, so I do know it's there, trust me. For lips, I got this 17 lipstick in the shade Pale Nude, and I picked up this creamy pencil in, doesn't have a colour, does it? It does, 080 Terracotta, because I thought it was a lip liner. Not gonna lie, it was beside the lipsticks. Number 17, not number 17, 17 actually emailed me, by the way, and asked about like sending me one of their new products, and I was like, yes please, but I also said, if you want to send me the bits that I'm missing, like a foundation, a concealer, a powder, I was like, I'd love to do a full 17 video, and they said yes. So hopefully that's gonna come soon. This is an eyeliner, by the way, I think I said that, but I'm using it as a nude lip liner. What are you gonna do, call the police? Didn't think so. I want my lips to be like invisible today, like I don't want them to be a state. And also I really want to try this lipstick formula because it was so incredibly cheap, and you know me, I like a bit of cheap. I am gonna remove the foundation off my lips, I think, and I might actually fill them in a little with this pencil. I feel like I've got very colourful, not colourful, pigmented lips, and I don't like it. Like, I wish they were like not there. Like, if I could get lip blush done, it would be like a pale nude colour. Is that possible? I only ever see like people get like pinks and reds, but I'm mostly always gonna pick a nude lip. I have black on my finger, that's not good. Not that I would ever get lip blush because I'm too scared to even get lip filler, so I don't think I could do lip blush. Sorry if I sound very monotone. I don't feel monotone, I just feel like I sound it. I need to be more TikTok-y. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a lip liner like this in my life. It's not even a lip liner, it's an eyeliner. Oh my goodness, everybody, you've seen this. This is life-changing. Go and buy it. It's linked in my channel. Kidding, it will be linked down below. Use my links. They're affiliate. Who is texting me? It's the boy. Okay, let's try this lipstick. Is it going to be pale enough? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah? Yeah, I'd say it's pale enough. It smells cheap. It doesn't smell like a luxurious lipstick, but it feels nice. What is it, like a creamy one? It's definitely not matte. Easy Glide On Cream lipstick, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that colour actually. I feel like my lips are kind of fading into my face. They're not like being a statement. Yeah, you know when you put on a cheap lipstick and you're like, you kind of smell cheap, but you look really pretty. That's what this is. So I'm not mad because I think it was like £2 and it is a very pretty nude. If you like a pale nude, I don't think you're gonna be unhappy with this. I will probably lighten it a wee tadger just with that concealer I used earlier just because I like nothingy pale lips. Oh, that's perfect. That's literally what I wanted. And I will finish off with one more blast of my setting spray. The fan is from Amazon, if you're wondering. It's a present a long time ago, but I will link one. They are great. I can see why people use them, because I use them. Okay, let me go and probably put a curl in my hair and then that will be this done. I will zoom in one more time. You can see my skin. Glowy, glossy, dewy gloriousness. Oh, I need to get rid of that mascara falling though. Have I left it long enough or will that setting spray have screwed me? Good job, Melissa, setting it in place. Blooming moron. God, I'm just not a professional. The opposite of a professional. Anyway, that's my base. I don't know why it's so orange. It's because I'm zoomed in. I'm gonna go, I mean, what is this? And then we'll have a quick debrief on everything. Okay, with all of my makeup done, I'm actually very happy with how my makeup came out. It's very much how I've been doing it recently, like just having a lot of focus here of like a bit of depth and then nothing else in the rest of my face. And I have to say, like, this is how I wear my hair. I look like Claudia Winkleman. This is how I wear my hair. So it's not even like you're seeing the perimeter of my face. Like no one's gonna be like, she doesn't have contour starting back here or she doesn't have bronzer up here. You know what I mean? I just feel like it works. But anyway, quickly debriefing on the products. You know what, if I actually put them in front of me, it'd be helpful. 17 primer. Very much enjoyed this. Yeah, I can see myself using this a lot. I think it was £3 or £4. Very inexpensive. The new Beauty Bay one is £12 and I would say they're very similar in terms of the glow that they give you. So you could save a wee bob or two. Wee tuppence. Then foundation. I really like this. I will see again how it holds up. Like after I do this bit, you will see me again with how it's held up. Like currently it's, can you see what time it is? 4:45 and I'm not going for dinner, McDonald's till like 7 o'clock, so it'll be on for a good while and we'll see. Very much impressed by this concealer, I have to say. I wasn't sure like what my thoughts were, hence why I had to try it again, but I don't feel like I need any more coverage on my face. I set with my Fenty loose powder, then we used this. Gotta say, really like this again. I know it's not the right colour for me, but I do think it works. And then the wee CIATE little one. Am I going to go buy the full size? No. Because this will last me forever because you use such, well, I personally don't use that much bronzer, so this will last me forever and I have so many other bronzers, but I am glad to have it in my collection to play with and I did really enjoy it. The lip combo really liked. Again, this is an eyeliner in 080 Terracotta. I think it works perfectly as a lip liner. My battery's about to die. Lipstick. Does it smell cheap? Yes, but it worked really well. The e.l.f. was lovely. These putty blushes are lovely. The setting spray, I really like it. I just hate the bottle. That's why I want to like finish it up. And then again, if I can recommend this SHEGLAM Matte For You powder, I think it is just a wonderful pressed powder and it's like a high-end formula in a very non-high-end brand. So yeah, I'm gonna go now and I will come back and see you when I've had this on for a good few hours and we'll see how it's held up and then I will say my official goodbye. But goodbye for now. Okay, I told you I wasn't going to be a dirty stop out and I haven't been. We went on a nice drive. We had a McDonald's. I also took off my lipstick before I left because I knew that would get all smudged from eating. So, what is the time now? Actually, it's 10 o'clock. Look, it's 10 o'clock. What time? I don't even remember what time we put this on. Like 1ish? 2ish? I don't remember. But makeup's held up really well. I think it looks great. Let's have a look at my forehead. That's not the worst, but you can see that really has settled in my forehead lines like hugely compared to what it was before. But obviously I've been like moving my face around a lot, and I just kind of naturally do this to where my smile lines form to kind of like hide them a little bit, so the smile lines you can't really tell. But I do think my makeup's held up really well. If I didn't have a fringe, I probably would feel very self-conscious about my forehead lines and like how they're looking, but to be honest, I always feel like that's quite a thing that happens when you use a very illuminating primer. Like it illuminates imperfections on your skin. Wrinkles aren't imperfections, but you know what I mean. So, oh look, I'm getting a wee spotty chin. Wonder how that's happened. Okay, come here. We really need prayers for my little sausage, because in the like hour and a half, 2 hours I was gone, he was sick 2 more times. So he's gonna have to go to the vets tomorrow and get a wee checkup. And I'm very concerned. So I'm gonna sign off now and go cuddle him in bed and give him lots of lovin's. Yeah. But yeah, the makeup held up really well. Very happy with all the products I used, and I'm gonna piss off. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Say a prayer for Sausage if you pray. I very much appreciate it because he is my baby. And I'm gonna piss off. Okay, bye.